The top 5 remote job paying 50 to 100,000 yearly. It's not monthly, yearly, and no degree required. If you have ever said, I wish I could work remotely, I don't have a degree, I don't know where to start, this topic is actually for you. This life might save you months of frustration, because if you can understand what is going on, through this life, I'm going to be showing you what the job actually informs, the skills employers want, the tools you need to learn, beginner salary range, how to get hired even if you're starting from zero. Because most beginners are actually starting from zero. Let's clear up the biggest misconception. Most people think remote jobs are hard to get because they don't have a degree. That is not the real problem. Companies care about 3 things. Can you solve problems? Can you coffee? Can you communicate? Can you use the tools related to the job they want to hire you for? That's it. Not usually. The market has shifted from actually focus on people having degree, and also they are now focusing on people that have skills. So skills are becoming more important than credentials. There was a video I came across, I think that was like earlier this year. The person is actually in US, so pay attention. When she finished college, she didn't see any job that she loved, so she went to go and do a BSc. After finished BSc again, I think she did master. So after doing master, she still wasn't seeing her dream job coming forth. She now came online to rant that what is actually going on, that even in US your degree is no longer, that most of the time when she go into the organization, they will always ask her, what are the skills that you have that we can hire you for? You get my point? Companies have shifted from focusing on who get degree. Am I telling you not to get a degree? No. I'm a coach that balance my teachings. You are seeing on your screen somebody that have MBA. Get degree if you want to get degree, but your degree doesn't equally means they are going to hire you. The job number 1 on the list is actually customer support specialist. So many people underestimate this role. Big mistake. Customer support is often the gateway into tech and remote work. Responsibilities include answering customer email, live chat support, solving account issue, processing requests, escalating complaints problem. And the skills needed are communication, problem solving, patience, and empathy. Tools you need to learn, we discussed about that. I'm going to repeat it again for people that are just joining. Zendesk, Freshdesk, Intercom, Hotspot, Slack. Salary ranges between entry level. Please know that in customer support, your salary also depends on the tools you can use and also your level of experience. How you sell yourself also determines also. Don't say at the end, oh, why are they paying a Kafayat $2,500 and they are paying me $1,000? Is it not the same job we can do? If they realize that you have low experience, you present yourself as someone with low experience, they are going to pay you cheaper. Entry level, you can see yearly $35,000 to $50,000. Please note this depends on the organization. All these ranges I'm giving you divas, so don't go for interview and say my coach on TikTok have told me the salary is $35,000 monthly. I cannot go below that. Don't do that, please. Experience customer support can earn up to $50,000 to $80,000 monthly. Also know that your country can determine. You guys are laughing in the comment section. Country determines. A UK person can easily, as a customer support, be earning $4,000 monthly, $5,000 monthly. But for someone in Africa, you see the way I'm shaking? For someone in Africa, it is, except you are a manager, they pay according to country market prices also. Because they know if they give you $5,000 monthly in Africa. You will just work with them 2 months and say, how much is money? Money, money. You will not work again. You will say, I beg, go to your job. Me, when my account don't get $10,000, I know they work again. I know most of you. You will not work again. Please research and research and research. Customer support in Nigeria, how much are they paying them? Please drop it in the comment section if you know how much they are paying customer support in Nigeria. As 2020, back in 2020 when I was customer support, they were paying me 75,000 naira a bank. 300, let's say 300. Highest I've seen is 300,000. What those companies will now do, they can double it. They can say, let's be giving now $1,500. Let's calculate it. 1,000. Normally, I used to use 1,500 as $1 to $1 to naira. I don't know, maybe it have gone below that, but I usually use 1,500 times 1,500. That is 2.250 million naira. So you see that they will see that they have paid you better thing. That is the way companies usually do. Yeah, that is like 2.5 million. So if you are earning $1,500 in Nigeria, you're a big get to an extent. So that is the way they calculate. But someone earning 1,500 in UK, you cannot even pay their house rent. Do you understand the logic now? So please be careful. If you are not a tech brother, it's rare to be earning like $10,000 remotely in African country. If you are not a tech, and that tech self must be an experienced tech person, not just a coming up tech person. There is one of my tech friend now that is earning $10,000 monthly. He just bought a house on the island in Lagos. And I said, guy, that's the best thing. When a lot of his friends were running to UK, US, but the problem is the insecurity. But he told me that, well, I don't even go out. And his wedding is in next 2 months. I'm so happy for the guy. Buying house on the island at that age. You need to answer me in the comment section, because this class is not just to be teaching you guys. It's for you guys to understand what I'm teaching you. Quick question. What is stopping you from applying for remote job today? Please drop it in the comment section. Number A, no experience. B, no degree. C, don't know where to find the job. D, interview confidence. So if your own is A, B, C, D, please drop it in the comment section. People are dropping C. C, don't know where to find jobs. All these people that are dropping C, are you sure you are my follower? Because every of my followers know where to apply for job. I still gave them an assignment. Don't think I forget though. I gave you guys an assignment on Saturday. I hope you have my assignment. Number 2 job also is appointment setter. What did I say number 1 is? Number 1 is customer support. Kran said, no experience, I'm your student. You're welcome. Which cohort are you, Kran? I just feel I haven't reached the level to search yet. Yes, Darlington. People feel like that sometimes. Yes, thank you very much. So appointment setter is exploding right now. Businesses need meetings, sales team need qualified prospects. That is where appointment setters come in. Your job, what is your job as an appointment setter? Will be to call prospects, qualify leads, book appointments, and that is it. You are not just closing sales, you are opening doors. And what are the skills needed? It is confidence over the phone, communication, active listening, objection handling. And the tools that you can learn as an appointment setter are HubSpot, Salesforce, Calendly, Zoom, Earcall. Important potential. Beginners appointment setter can earn from $40,000 yearly to $60,000 yearly. And what is great about appointment setter also is you can get commission. So will you rather communicate by phone, email, or live chat? type it in the comment section. So now we are moving to job number 3, which is sales development representative. This one is also beginner friendly. This is one of the highest paying entry level remote careers right now. And most Africans like you are not paying attention to this. I don't know why. A sales development representative, often called as CDR. Please pay attention. They call it CDR. Some job, they may not name it as sales development representative. You are going to find potential customers, start conversation. Companies love CDR because CDR generates profits for the company. Pipeline creates revenue. Revenue drive business. So the skills that you are going to be focusing on will be prospecting, research, communication, and persistence. If you are not persistent, please don't go for sales development representative. And the tools you are going to learn is LinkedIn, Salesforce, Hotspot, Apollo, Zoom information. So the basic salary for sales development representative, it starts from $50,000 to $70,000 yearly, and you can earn more than that because they get commission also. So now, if you are learning something valuable so far, tap on the screen, follow, because weekly and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I come on live like this to teach you.